Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I am slipping in my old age. I completely forgot to do a haul video last week, so I'm going to do a double haul on this one. So I'm gonna go through what I've got last week. Life just gets in the way. I haven't even had a chance to read any of these yet, so I am behind on my reading. But who isn't when you're a comic book collector? Up first from Antarctic Press, Horror Comics 34. Don't know what story is this. If you're a horror fan, they've got some pretty good anthology stories. This is saying it's a one-shot, but the cover looks pretty freaky. Then from Boom, Under Heist number 4. Again, liking the premise of this. A botched robbery. They try to escape through the subway, and things happen. They get home and they realize they may not have made it. So it's got very supernatural. Geez, what was that movie? When they go through the Paris catacombs, As Above, So Below. It's kind of like that. Like they're realizing that they may be dead. Batman number 48. I know that his alter ego conscious Zur has taken over the robot he created. And Poison Ivy. I always go for the Frank Cho covers. I love his artwork. Got a couple of his books that maybe I should do some flip throughs on those. I Hate Fairyland, the variant cover. Don't know how many more issues this has left in it. I feel like it's coming to the end. And then Scarlet, and the variant cover with all the Transformers on them. Infernals. We don't know about this one. The Devil's son is dying, and his kids, he needs to pick a successor. Each one of them is not quite suited for the job, kind of spoiled brats, conscience, things like that. So it's an interesting read. Mad Cave, Charred Remains. Again, I really like the story. Really like the premise of this one with the last issue. It turned out the fire department was in on it, and they're basically feeding the creature so that he doesn't do more damage. Also for Mad Cave, The Mammoth. This one looked interesting. I saw a preview at the end of one of the other comic books where it's almost like an invisible giant spirit's causing damage, so a team of investigators go in to take a look at it and see if they can figure out what's going on. What If Aliens number 4. Things are ramping up on this one. The facehugger's gotten out. Burke, the Paul Reiser character, was trying to basically infect one of his workers so that he could basically bring an alien back to the corporation. Star Wars High Republic. Star Wars 47. The trial of Lando Calrissian's gone on. The rebels discovered he was selling secrets to pay off his debt to Jabba the Hutt. What If Venom. Pretty awesome cover. You can tell it's Moon Knight that the symbiote joins with this time. I don't know how many more issues are left on this. My interest is waning a little bit, to be honest with you. I thought it was going to be a one shot, and after 3, one I'd never heard of from Oni. I guess it's based on a game, Cult of the Lamb. It looked too. I couldn't turn away from this one. Just don't know anything about the game, but just the premise alone made me pick it up. The Sickness, number 5. Again, this is an interesting read. I can't remember when the last one came out. I feel like it's been a little while, but in different time periods, these people are seeing this smiling man kind of following them, and they're having hallucinations. Really great artwork. As you can see on the cover here, it's very detailed. The story does, it drags, it's almost a slow burn at times. Things build up, there's hallucinations, and I'm really interested to see how it ends, and we're never get any backstory on this smiling man. And then from Vault, Deathstalker number 2. This, I know he's going to be joining up or facing off against the character from Barbaric, Owen. And then the chase covers that I picked up last week. I got the Poison Ivy 1 in 25 variant. Really cool cover. I was hoping to get a Scarlet 1 in 25, but they didn't have one. I picked up the 1 in 10. And then from Zenoscope, the Diamond Retailer bronze, limited to 400. And awesome cover. And then this week, you can see is a bit smaller stack. From Boom, we have Ghost Lore number 11. Again, I feel like it might be winding down. The Ghost, yeah. Sorry, I'm losing my train of thought here. The father and daughter in a car accident, and they basically, it's like Dead Zone. They end up getting powers. They can speak to the dead, have a falling out, kind of go their separate ways. She bumps into a group of other people that can also speak to the dead, same power. But then there's a antagonist, another group that's trying to collect the people that can speak to the dead, and everything like that. Now father's met back up with her, and they're still a bit of tension, still a little at odds, but they're going to try to work together. The Pride cover foil with Harley Quinn and Poison Ivy. And strictly cover by. I like the artist on this, Elias. I'm gonna butcher it, I always do. Duis. I apologize immensely, but Vampirella number 669. Pretty obvious why I picked it up. I've kind of gone off reading Vampirella after the couple of the last series just seemed to drag on and on and on. Deviant number 6. Sorry, I couldn't read the number there. Again, I'm hoping, I don't know how many more issues are left with this. I feel like it's kind of odd in the June to be talking about a Christmas comic, but you know, we're coming up in Christmas in July, so maybe they'll culminate in July. The main character has just been accused of being a serial killer, so we'll see how it pans out for him. Transformers number 9. That's a pretty awesome cover. Instead of Atlas holding up the world, Optimus Prime. Blood Hunt number 3. This is the red band one, which I believe it's Bleeding Cool is what they told me. I forgot what side. Bleeding Cool or CBR will actually show you the panels side by side of the difference between the regular and the red band, and there's some noticeable difference. But on the cover, Miles Morales as a vampire. Incredible Hulk number 13. Star Wars High Republic number 9. Oni, the Night People. Again, this is just like a horror, I wouldn't even say anthology, but every comic's been had a different character, a different story. I don't know if they're going to combine into a meet up with one another or crossover, but the stories are pretty dark. I think she was in the end of the last issue, if I remember right. And Zenescope, Robin Hood and Van Helsing team up. And then the only chase this week, I know I just talked about it, but the one with Cindy on the cover, this is the Diamond Retailer. This is the Silver limited to 250. And this is the Star Wars cosplay comic. I think it would have been a bit neater if they kind of did a Star Wars motif with them, since it's the Star Wars, but again, really cool artwork. She is one of my favorite characters. Very Harley Quinn-ish. They've turned her into that. I did like her way before. I did like her a bit better before when she was just a psychopath. Now they've got her talking to inanimate objects and all kinds of weird things. So anyway, that's my hauls from last week and this week. As always, let me know what you think in the comments below.